Hey, what's up? And today I'm going to be doing a commission that I got for an Alpha Trooper. Now, this is a Target exclusive blaster. I ordered this one online because my Target didn't have any. So I'm going to be doing it by removing all of the restrictions, such as locks and air restrictors. I'm going to be painting it, and I think I'm going to throw some LEDs in this one. So it should be pretty awesome because it's got that whole front grille by the pump that makes it pretty cool for LED work to illuminate. So it should be pretty awesome. I have the camera up a bit higher today, so that way I can show you the whole box as I unbox it, because this is a brand new one. Now, it should be pretty cool. I haven't done an Alpha Trooper yet, so it should be pretty cool. Let me just open the box really quick. It's a larger box than I thought it would be. This is the original blaster that came with the 18-round drum. See it right there. I'm going to grab my wire cutters really quick and just pop this out so I can show you. It's got those, I don't know, they're not zip ties, they're almost papery zip tie type things. If you've ever gotten a newer Nerf blaster, you know what I'm talking about. This feels really nice, I have to say. It's very thin, as you can see, and the grip is very comfortable, and so is the foregrip. It fits your hand very nicely. I have larger hands, and it fits it very nicely. It just feels really nice. And this, like I said, comes with the 18-round dart holder, and it comes with some darts, which I'll probably leave in there for right now. So first impression, the drum is a nice size. It's a lot more compact than the 30-round, obviously, but they really didn't make it that big. It's probably the size of a coffee mug. This one has slam fire, like all the other Alpha Troopers. It's got ambidextrous magazine release, which is cool. The jam door looks a lot different than the other Nerf blasters. Instead of being grilled out and holes all the way throughout the whole thing, this one is just in the middle, which I think looks pretty cool. And I'm really liking this front piece up here. Overall, this blaster is pretty thin, which I said I liked, and it just feels really comfortable. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this one, and I'll get back to you once I open it up. Okay, now I just opened up the Alpha Trooper and detention spring, so nothing would fly out when I was taping this segment. Now, to take it apart, you have to take off the back piece and the foregrip, and then undo all the screws. Then you should be fine. This is just a switch I was testing out here, so that's not important. So now, let me give you a better view. Here's the spring. Here's the trigger mechanism, following in with some other locks that I'm going to remove. Here's the bolt slide, then your barrel with the priming bar, and that's pretty much all you need to see. This is a pretty decent spring. I mean, you can compress it fairly easily, but it is. It's better than a Recon spring, I would say. It's pretty nice. So, that's that. What I was thinking, actually, instead of LEDs, I have a bunch of laser diodes left from another project I did. So what I was going to think about doing, putting a 3-volt 2 AAA holder in, putting the LED up at the front, up here, not LED, the laser, and then, where is it, putting my momentary switch, putting that over there. Sorry, my hands are a bit greasy from just opening the blaster before. It's covered in silicone grease on the inside. So putting my momentary switch right about here, and then running it through, so that way when your hand's on the trigger, you can just move your thumb to hit the momentary switch, just for the time you need to aim and fire, because this is going to be a close quarter blaster because of the high rate of fire, so it would be great for indoors. So I don't want to give away your position all the time by having the laser on all the time with a toggle switch, so I'm going to do it with the momentary, I think. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm going to open it up and start my work. Okay, now I drilled it out, and then I went through and I just knocked it out with the screwdriver to remove the air restrictor and the dart tooth. And I went over, well, under the O-ring with about 1 wrap of Teflon tape, and it gets a really nice seal now. So I'm debating if I have enough room for an E-tape mod, or I'll do just a little bit of E-tape around the end of here just so that the spring gets a little more compression. And if that works, then that'll be pretty awesome, and we should get some pretty nice ranges out of this. Okay, now here's my finished Alpha Trooper commission. Now, you guys haven't seen this in a while, obviously, because after I removed the air restrictors and I started painting it, the paint came out really weird because I did the black base coat, and because of the cold, it just didn't agree with it, so I had to get creative, and I ended up dry brushing it, which made it look pretty cool. So I went for a used type of look, so it's got like the white dry brush all over the black, and it's got like a grayish hue to it, and then some of the pieces have been sanded down, so it's pretty nice, and it's still fully restricted except for the jam door lock, which I ended up putting back because the jam door just went flying all over the place. But I like jam doors because I think they look a lot nicer with them. So I ended up putting that. It's pretty much the only lock I've ever put back in the blaster. Now let me fire it a couple times. I have loaded 3 streamlines, so I'm going to go. It gets much better ranges than my other one, and I'm going to slam fire the other 2. Overall, this is probably one of the favorite blasters I've ever done, and I'm kind of sad to give it back, but it's commissioned, so I'll be contacting the commissioner pretty soon to see if I get their approval, which I'm pretty sure it will, and then I can ship it off. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this mod. I know I did, so I'm going to be doing one for myself. I already bought one. I got a couple other new blasters too recently. So if you guys liked this one and you want to see some other ones, subscribe so that you don't miss any of the awesomeness. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.